Hello grade 10 students. In this video we will talk about respiration in aquatic animals. However, the detailed knowledge of it is not being given in NCERT, so we will not talk about it. But we will talk about it like how is it different from the terrestrial organisms. Remember, aquatic animals are those animals that reside in the water. So we generally give the examples of fishes in this case, right? Now, as I talked about, terrestrial animals are those which live on the land and they have lungs which have the capacity to use the atmospheric oxygen, right? But fishes, they don't have lungs, right? Rather, they have the gills for respiration. So this is the difference. Terrestrial animals, they have lungs, and fishes, they have gills for respiration. One difference. Another thing, terrestrial organisms, they use the molecular oxygen which is there in the atmosphere, but fishes, as they reside in the water and the chemical formula of water is H2O, means two atoms of hydrogen combines with one atom of oxygen. Now this oxygen which is there in the water, it is known as dissolved oxygen. This dissolved oxygen is primarily being used up by the aquatic animals because they don't have lungs. So they are dependent upon the dissolved oxygen content of the water. That is why it is generally being suggested that industries, they should not discharge their waste in the water. Why industries, they should not discharge their water? Because industrial waste, what it does, it depletes or lessens the DO content of the water. DO means dissolved oxygen. So if you are polluting the water in which aquatic animals are residing, if you are depleting the oxygen content of that water, that means oxygen content required by the aquatic animals will be supplied less. When oxygen will be supplied less, then ATP produced by their body will also be less. So might be with that much ATP they will not be able to make them alive. So they will be dead. So dissolved oxygen content is very important for the sustainability of the aquatic animals. If it is going less, it will affect the life of the aquatic animals. That is why it is always being suggested not to pollute the water. You are polluting the water means you are making DO content less. You are making DO content less means this water is not good for the aquatic animals. Another thing, that if you compare the oxygen present in the air and oxygen present in the water, the oxygen present in the air, it is always more, right? So oxygen present in the air is always more in comparison to the oxygen in the water. That is why the respiratory rate of terrestrial animals will be less in comparison to the aquatic animals. This is one of the questions, that why respiratory rate of terrestrial organisms is less. So I am writing here, aquatic animals have higher respiratory rate. Respiratory rate is higher in them because the more the respiration they will do, the greater the oxygen they will get in their body. The more the oxygen, the greater the ATP, the better would be the sustainability of them, right? Viewers, this is the question for you. You need to give any two examples of the aquatic animals other than that was given in the video. One example was given by me in the video. You don't have to cite that examples. You need to give two from your own side of those organisms that reside in the water. You can write your answer in the comment section. If you have liked the video, do consider pressing the thumbs up and share and subscribe my channel if you haven't till now. Thank you.